What up, what up? Welcome to my channel where we're doing music covers, original music, album reviews, song reviews, reactions, tier lists, whatever the day calls for. If you like what you see here, please subscribe to the channel. If you have content on here, I will subscribe to you as well. I am all about supporting up-and-comers on here. My original music at this point can be found at robcary.bandcamp.com. I have one album to my name. It's called Communication. It is quite a few years old now. It can be heard in full there. I am in the studio working on the follow-up to that album. And there are two singles out for that album, Premeditated, which just came out last week, and Save My Life Again. And all the reception I got for that was extremely positive. Anybody who's taken the time to check that out, I'm extremely grateful. Yesterday I released a video of some studio footage of like what we've accomplished so far and a little teaser of what's coming in the future. The next single, it should come out either next month or maybe early April. It's called Faint Heart. Anybody who's checked out any of the stuff that I've been doing, I'm so appreciative. Anybody who checks out this channel at all, I'm very appreciative. Both of the singles for this upcoming album, Ugly Living, that have been released so far, they are in the form of a lyric video that come with front album artwork and the back album art with the track listing. And the wheels just keep moving. The momentum keeps going, and I'm so excited for where this album that I'm working on is headed. Today we are going to be checking out a new track from a band that I'm a very big fan of, and I really like the way they deliver their brand of really energetic, angry metalcore. And that is the band TEN56. Ever since their Downer album, they came out with two singles. Since then, Good Morning and I See You. I reacted to both of those. They're both bangers, and there are so many little nuances in their sound that make me like these guys so much, and we'll talk about that at the end. They got a brand new single here. It's called Earwig. What are we waiting for? Let's just get into it. All right, this is a band that does kind of change up their formula every now and then and go through some more experimental peaks and valleys on some songs. But with this, I just wanted the best and most pummeling of what they are most known for doing. And that's exactly what we got here. I was super pumped up by this. I am going to be lifting to this tonight, and it's basically everything you could want from a 1056 song. When it comes to the last two songs that they've come out with, Good Morning and ICU, Good Morning was way more noisy and chaotic than they normally go, and that was great. ICU was way more rappy and rhythmic than they normally go and more straightforward, and they did a great job with that too. This song is kind of like a combination of the two. It's just a great familiar feeling of why you like this band so much if you're a big fan of them. Let me talk about some of the things I really like about this band. I like how they really make the blown out production sound great, and I like all those abrupt halts that their music takes sometimes when they're building up to these breakdowns, and everything's coming to like a climax, and then there's this really abrupt halt of everything, and then they just pummel into the next section. And this vocalist is so good at getting so much out in a single breath. Like, that's one thing I said about ICU when I reacted to that, is just like how he's always improving as a vocalist. Not that he ever even really needed to improve, but I love the way he brings what he does. It's easy to think that the vocalist is kind of like the star of the show when it comes to this band, because he is. And all of the players in this band do a great job of being a vehicle for what the vocalist, Aaron Matz, is bringing to the table. And this was no exception. Everything is just played super professionally, super tightly, really gets you pumped up. And the visual aesthetic was great, you know, like, I don't really have anything to say about this other than it's just a great 1056 song. It's nothing we haven't heard them do before, but it just shows them becoming tighter and tighter and tighter at their craft. And this song was a banger. I'm going to be listening to it a lot more. It's not my favorite song of theirs, but it's far from my least favorite, and it's going to fit in on a playlist just fine. I'm giving it an 8 out of 10. Very above average song for them. And while they might have songs that I like better than this and these last two singles have just shown how much tighter they're becoming, not only at their own individual instruments, but playing together as a whole. Like, this band was meant to be. Like, these people playing together was meant to be. You can hear that in their music, and I really hope this ends up being a band that sticks around for a long time and doesn't have any lineup changes, because these guys are fucking rad, man. I really want to see them live. I actually found out that I have seen Aaron Matz live before. I never knew until not too long ago that he was in the band Betraying the Martyrs, and I think one of my old bands might have actually been an opening band on a festival that Betraying the Martyrs was on. I always thought they were really good, but they didn't grab me like this band does. Like, I really, really like this band. I really like their brand of this kind of metalcore. I think they do a great job of it. I'd love to see it live, and I think this track is a great addition to their discography. It's not their best. It's far from their worst. It's way above average, and I liked it a lot. I'm giving it an 8 out of 10. And until next time, thanks for watching.